Hi, everybody. My name is Amy Catherine. I want to bring you the overview of the City Council meeting last night, September 26, 2023. Um, the first order of business was to appoint Brad Anderson in the open Ward 2 position. So Brad Anderson is going to finish out that term as city councilman for the seat that Andrew Shank left, because he had to resign. So he was sworn in, and he's going to finish unexpired term until the end of December 2024. He's also going to be on the technology and miscellaneous utilities and police and fire committees. So it's nice to have somebody in there that has already done this, and so they can just kind of pick up and go. So he did his oath last night, so they may see some pictures on the internet running around of him taking his oath. They discussed a lot about pay and fixing the pay, and the pay scale for the city workers, they have increases up to year 6. So there's a step to year 6, and then where you are on that scale, they have 1 to, I don't know, 30, 40, almost like a civil servant job where you have GS ranks. So the higher the number is, the more you get paid, the more responsibility the job is. So everybody who is on the pay scale that's a 16 or below is getting a 6% raise for the fiscal year 324. And the fiscal year starts October 1st. Anybody who's over a 16 in their job skill is going to receive a 5%. And they went ahead and figured out next year's. So next year's 24-25, anybody who's under a 16, who is a 16 or under, is going to get a 5% raise. Anybody over a 16 is going to get a 4% raise. So that was discussed last night. Another thing that came up was somebody was going to present that there needs to be 2 15-minute restricted parking signs placed near 116th South 16th Street. So 116 South 16th Street. However, they were not there, and some of the members had questions for them. So they decided to table that issue since the applicant was not there. Also, the Mayor Rump signed was both granted the permission, and she's going to sign the project program agreement between the city of Blair and the Nebraska DOT for the River Road Connector Trail. Funds for that comes through the state. It's going to be the federal government sends it through the state, and the state sends it to us. That project is going to be 80% funded federally and 20% funded locally. Then they whenever they were talking about pay, there was a talk about on call. Some of our people are on call for a week at a time, and they get an extra bit of pay for when they're on call. It used to be $135. It's going to go up to $150. So just being on call, they get that extra amount, it's because they can't go anywhere. They can't do anything. Their life's kind of restricted for that week because they need to be around. Holiday pay, they get 12 holidays. They added in Juneteenth into their holiday schedule. So now our public officials in Blair get Juneteenth off. Also, the city workers will receive a family pass to the pool, just kind of another perk. They also receive $230 for winter wear for every employee. We did have someone who spoke a little bit to the city council, and it was one of the librarians, and she expressed that there's going to be a new firefighter display in the library, possibly ready this weekend. It should be ready by October 1st anyway, but possibly it's going to be ready this weekend. And she talked about how they went out and got old photos and got photos from all over the place. And so it sounds like it's going to be a really neat exhibit that you may want to go see. Also, there is a pancake feed at the South Fire Department this Sunday. Finally, the city report, the city admin report, for the river, they've got the large bumpers on the boat dock. They should be completely installed by a week from Friday. The playground floor, the asphalt or the rubber or whatever they're using on the floor, they're working on that in the Riverview playground and the Southern Ridge Park. The director of public works retired, so they're going to need another person. They're putting out feelers now. So if you know somebody that's their niche in life, we do have an open position, and they're looking for a qualified applicant. Mark Hudson, they couldn't say enough about Mark Hudson last meeting. He has just kind of taken on the world, and he's done a great job. He was project super. He applied for a new position, operation super, and he did get that position. I'm not sure if his old job's open, or maybe this is folded into his old job. It wasn't real clear. And then our Rod Storm is back on staff as a part-time employee. He's maintaining oversight for finance and projects. So since he's kind of got that finance thing going on, and he kind of knows what the city's doing, he makes the perfect part-time employee to kind of pitch in a hand when it's needed. And that was our meeting. Thank you very much. Have a great night.